Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Conrad Gymnasium for tonight's opening season contest, Chelmsford Lions versus the Tyngsborough Tigers. Joining me today is Dan Williams, fellow faculty member. Bruce Byam couldn't make it. He was a little under the weather. I guess the snow and cold really got to the old guy.
Thank you very much for having me here. I'm looking forward to announcing the game tonight with you.
Well, this ought to be interesting. I'm a football guy by trade. Hopefully we can do the kids justice. This production is brought to you by Chelmsford Telemedia, some of the finest TV work I've seen, all student operated and directed by Tom Peterson and helped out by Craig Robertson. Tonight's starters for Tyngsborough.
For Tyngsborough, we have number 2, Christian Beck, number 3, Joshua Kelly, number 5, Ryan McDonough, number 15, Philip Sutherland, and number 34, Maxwell Hurley.
In Chelmsford, number 2, Chris McCarthy, 5, Jack Slattery, 10, Chris Rabius, which we'll talk about in a minute, number 11, Subi Nugwa, and number 20, Graham Jeffries. And here's the tap-off.
Tyngsborough gets the tip-off right now. Okay, they're setting up their offense. Looks like Chelmsford's in the man defense right now. They're going with a little drive in. Corner over there. Passing around. Shot from deep is good. Okay, Chelmsford bringing up the ball. Quick pass to the corner. Chris McCarthy goes up and makes it. Oh, no, his foot was on the line. It's going back to Tyngsborough ball. Tough break right there.
Original shot, Tyngsborough, so three-pointer. Any shots you might see of the scoreboard tonight, it's a gift from the class of 2016. It was just installed recently. Nice addition to the Conrad Gymnasium.
Okay, number 15, Philip Sutherland with the ball. Got Chelmsford up again, closing in. Pass to the corner. And Tyngsborough passing around the outside, trying to find a hole in on man defense.
Trump's doing a great job. A lot of pressure.
And we got a contested shot. Airball, Chelmsford gets the ball. So now Subi is coming down with the ball, dribbling around the court. Passes out. Chelmsford trying to set up an offense here. Let's see, Chris McCarthy driving in again, dishes out. Subi out at three-point line, takes a three, contested, and it misses. Tyngsborough gets the rebound, dribbling it down. And driving in, and again, a little razzle-dazzle right there, and just misses the layup. Oh, and Chelmsford recovers the ball. Let's see if they set up a little offense right here. Quick pass down low, dish out to Chris from deep. And another missed three. Hopefully Chelmsford will get these shots out of the way to begin with and start hitting some shots shortly.
We might have to loosen up the rim at halftime. A little tight there.
Always tough playing the first game of the season. First quarter is always tough to get in your own groove going. Let's see, Tyngsborough again drives and dishes, takes a shot and misses. Chelmsford with the rebound. So you get the ball out to Subi. And he passes out. Got Chris McCarthy, or no, number 20.
Graham Jeffries.
And again, long three, and makes it.
Nugwa with the three.
Yeah, Subi makes the shot right there.
Kingsborough calming it down a little bit, bring the ball up slow.
Got a tie game, 3-3 right now. Quick shot by Tyngsborough. Chelmsford, nice boxing out, and gets the rebound right there.
Looks like Chelmsford has a slight height advantage in the middle with Graham Jeffries.
Oh, a nice dish down low. Jack Slattery goes up and he gets fouled. He'll be shooting 2 from the line. Chelmsford trying to keep up a quick pace right now. Looks like they're really trying to use their speed to their advantage. We'll see if this stays going throughout the whole game. So first free throws of the season right now. Let's see how they go.
We have 6'2" Jack Slattery.
And he makes the first basket. Nice.
Cool as a cucumber.
And getting ready for the second shot.
I have Jack in class, and we joke about the difference between being in football shape and basketball shape.
And he misses the second shot. Tyngsborough now has the ball, dribbling down, getting ready to set up their offense. We got number 2, Christian Beck, handling the ball right now. Passes into just inside the and driving in, and almost saved by Jack Slattery, but out of bounds. Going to be Tyngsborough ball to inbound right here.
Not a bad job by Jack. He blocked the shot and then just missed getting it back into his own player.
Let's see, they're lined up in a line sort of across the three-point line through the paint, and we'll see what sort of inbound play they have set up right here. So looks like number 2 is just passing it out to number 2. Tried for the inside pass, but it gets stolen. Nice play by Graham Jeffries. Oh, another long shot and missed. Okay.
Like I said earlier, first game, you got to get your groove.
Absolutely. Always tough to get back into basketball mental shape. You can practice all you want, but it's not the same as being in a packed stadium in front of all your friends and family.
Chris McCarthy on the fast break draws the foul.
Nice move. Almost finished it right there, but he'll be at the line for 2 right here. And Chris McCarthy is currently a senior, 6 feet, plays guard and forward positions for Chelmsford. Let's see if he makes this shot. And his little free throw routine there, and front rims it. Okay, see if he has any better luck with his second shot. Chelmsford has 2 back. And misses the second, but we have a nice rebound by Chelmsford. Subi going in, driving, and he gets fouled on the shot. We'll have 2 more free throws. Chelmsford doing a good job drawing fouls from Tyngsborough right now. 3rd personal foul on Tyngsborough. This keeps up, we'll get into the bonus before you know it.
For the quarter period's over.
So let's see if Subi can do a little bit better from the line, what Chelmsford's done lately. And, just misses the first one, rolls around the rim.
I think you can kind of see it or feel it, the first game jitters. You're not quite relaxed. It's the first real contest in front of a big crowd tonight, too.
Yeah, it's a great crowd tonight. You can see strong turnout from Chelmsford and Tyngsborough tonight. Which now we have Joshua Kelly bringing up the ball. Subi's guarding him. Foul on Jack Slatterly. Reached in a little bit, going for the steal right there. Tyngsborough will be taking the ball in from the side with an inbound. So they have players set up on the boxes of the paint. They're coming down, sending some picks for players to roll up and pass it down low. They're in the corner near the 3-point line right now. And again, going to set up the offense up at the top of the key. Now, Josh Kelly dribbling the ball, passing it. Let's see what to try to get going here. A couple picks going on, but mainly just trying to drive it and going with the off-balance shot and misses. Good defense by Chelmsford.
Jack Slattery coming up with the rebound. Chelmsford moves the ball up quickly.
Chris McCarthy blocked, but he gets his own rebound, saves it, throws it off Kingsborough, and keeps the ball. It's a smart play by Chris after being blocked, sticking with it.
Good hustle.
Good hustle.
Mentioned earlier, the crowd is actually quite large. Tyngsborough has a very large contingency of fans, but we just found out pre-game, Chelmsford with a shot and a miss. We found out pre-game that one of the Chelmsford players was a Tyngsborough player last year.
And number 10, Chris Rabius, who is on the court right now, starter. He was a starter for Tyngsborough last year, so I'm sure many of his friends from Tyngsborough come here to root him on, even though he's on the opposing team.
And, Tyngsborough's Philip Sutherland just made a 2 underneath the basket. Chelmsford get the ball, setting up their offense.
The long 3 by Subi, and he makes it. That's his second 3-pointer of the game. He's really got a shot going for him. And Subi Kugwa is just a sophomore as well, so very impressive for a young player making these shots and really stepping up already this season.
Tyngsborough takes a timeout.
So Tyngsborough, their head coach is Greg Costa. I'm sure that he's talking about them, what they could do. Their offense seems like it needs a little bit more movement going for it right now. It's a little bit more of just driving and going with the off-balance shot instead of sending some picks and trying to get some players open. So I'm sure he's going to want to see some plays being set up a little bit more from them and getting something more going with their offense.
Chelmsford's head coach, Charlie Mickle, and I'm sure he's probably talking a little bit how their defense in the man-to-man is doing a pretty good job, keeping Tyngsborough off balance. Might be talking a little bit about maybe taking some good shots and make them count.
It'll be interesting. I got to catch the end of the JV game, and Tyngsborough ended up running a full court press for much of the fourth quarter. Granted, they were behind, but it really did a number to Chelmsford during the JV game. So I'd be interested to see if that happens at all during the varsity game and how the varsity team handles a full court press.
And I think for both teams, one of the things you're going to see, the gym is actually pretty warm today, and it's early in the season, so you're not quite, mid-season shape.
And speaking of full court press, looks like Chelmsford had set the man up for full court. They were guarding all the way back, but now it's into the half-court offense for Tyngsborough. Again, seeing a little bit more of some picks, but again, ends up with just a drive. But we have a foul. Foul is done by 20, Graham Jeffries. So we're going to have number 2, Christian Beck, shooting 2 from the line. And that's Chelmsford's second foul, first time for Tyngsborough being to the line, though, and we'll see if Tyngsborough can capitalize on these 2 free throws. Right now, the Lions are up 7-5. Oh, no, it looks like it's not shooting. It's actually going to be taken out down low, so it's going to be a pass in. So it was not in the act of shooting. Calling their inbounding play. Looks like the same play from last time. And inbound it to number 2. Okay, so setting up their half-court offense. Number 2, Christian Beck, is setting up top. Passes it out to the side, setting up some inside picks. And a shot goes up and miss. Rebound by number 10, Christian Rabius. Now Chris McCarthy driving, kicks it out. Back to Chris. And kicks it into Slatterly. Strong move and just can't finish right there. But like the move, like Chelmsford going in down low instead of just taking the outside shot.
Jack's a big, strong kid, and the body type's perfect for some down low action, and he can go up strong.
Yeah, absolutely. Now Chris McCarthy driving in, and he finishes. Nice job by Chris. Now again, in the full court man press right here. Seeing if they can throw Tyngsborough off their game at all. Or no, it looks like a 2-2-1 actually.
Chelmsford's crowd starting to get into it a little bit.
Chelmsford's crowd's getting into it. Going around, and Chelmsford still sticking with the man defense. Playing some good defense, really making Tyngsborough work to get some open shots. Shooting from NBA range right there and misses. Great defense. Oh, and bat around, and gets run over. Foul on Tyngsborough. Nice play by Graham Jeffries. Good job out there. And Chelmsford's crowd is alive right now. They're ready to go. Chelmsford getting ready to inbound the ball. Let's see what sort of inbounding they have. It looks like they're just going to be passing backcourt to Subi, the point guard. So play, setting up a pick for him. And kicks it out to the outside. Chris McCarthy again has the ball up top. Trying to dribble and drive. It's out, and again, the 3 from Subi misses, and Tyngsborough gets the rebound.
Kingsborough with their 4th foul on that last exchange. Outpacing Chelmsford on fouls, 2-1.
Speaking of that, though, Chelmsford fouls on a nice drive by Tyngsborough. Got the step on the player and was able to go in. So we have number 2, Christian Beck, is going to be shooting 2 from the line. And now this is their first trip to the free throw line. This is what really makes or breaks the games, especially in high school basketball. If your team can hit the free throws, it's so important. These baskets just have to be made. Crowd getting into it. And maybe had a little something to do with that shot being missed. Again, nerves are tough the first game of the season. The crowd always helps.
Substitutes come in. Number 12 from Tyngsborough, Chris Ozziello, and number 12 for Chelmsford, Ryan Daniels.
Let's see if Chelmsford does a good job boxing out in case of a miss. You always want to be getting these rebounds. You can't be giving up offensive rebounds at all. That's the quickest way to lose a game right there. Good positioning, but the shot is in. That brings Kingsborough within 3. It is 9-6. Chelmsford has the lead. Chelmsford setting up their offense once again. Subi, point guard, up top. Looks like Chris McCarthy with the ball. And we have a foul on the ground on Tyngsborough. And that will be their 5th foul on the team. Push, so we'll be inbounding it from down low below the basket. So it looks like we've got Ryan Daniels getting ready to inbound the ball. And we'll see what Chelmsford does here. Ryan Daniels inbounds the ball. Back to the point guard, Subi. Ryan gets the ball again. Passing up top. And now driving, dishing. Chris McCarthy with the ball, driving in, kicks out to Subi. He was thinking about the shot, but decided to take the dribble. Gets the open mid-range jumper. Oh, nice offensive rebound. Going up strong, but no, got the jump ball.
Peter Caruso on that. Peter, also a football player, tight end, very good athlete, big and strong. Went up hard and got that rebound.
And so Chelmsford's going to keep the ball since Tyngsborough had won the tip-off. So now the possession next time will go to Tyngsborough. But reminiscent of what just happened, we have Ryan Daniels inbounding the ball again. Let's see what happens this time. Some picks. Oh, nice inbound pass to Chris McCarthy, and he hits the shot. Great inbounding play by Chelmsford right there. Maybe they took that play from the Celtics, one of the best inbounding teams in the NBA. A little trap on the paint, and they pulled the turnover. Nice play by Chris McCarthy. Got Tyngsborough to step out, felt the pressure, and wasn't sure what to do. Big turnover right there. Got 47.6 seconds left in this first quarter. Let's see if either team can capitalize on the remaining time. So Subi dribbling the ball, passing back to Chris McCarthy. He's looking for the drive. Is he going to go up with it? He is, and just misses. Kingsborough pushing it right now. Okay, setting up the offense. Chelmsford did a good job getting back in transition defense. Subi really pressuring defense here. You can see he's quick on his feet. And number 2, gets rejected, but straight to his own player. And number 11, Paul Armstrong, makes the shot off the glass. Chelmsford will probably hold for last shot right here. 10 seconds left. And Tyngsborough fouls. So again, on the ground, this will be the 6th foul of the quarter for Tyngsborough. So if they happen to get one more foul, it would be one-on-one shots. But again, inbounding down low. See if they can set up something like they did last time with a quick inbound pass to the shot for somebody.
8.3 seconds, sorry, 8.3. Number 1,
8.3.
Evan Robson coming in for Tyngsborough.
Oh, a nice pass. And can't get the finish by Subi, but Tyngsborough has it, and timeout by Tyngsborough. Smart play by the coach, trying to set up one last possession. We got 2.7 seconds left in the quarter. Lions are up 11-8, so they would hopefully be able to go for a 3. If they make that, be a tie game going into the quarter. If not, still going to be a close match no matter what.
Both teams, I think, seem just a little bit rusty from obviously last season, the first game. Just a little bit of hesitation here and there, but so far, good game.
We got cheerleaders about to do a quick little routine for the pretty much sold out crowd. Again, the Chelmsford student section is standing room only. There's people not even in the stands. Reminiscent of pep rally right now over there, actually.
Exactly. Well, CHS Thunder does a great job. A lot of positive cheering and a good atmosphere, really self-directed by those kids.
It is great seeing the gym fixed up for this year, too. As you were saying beforehand, the new scoreboard looks great. We have new shot clocks over the baskets, which now show the shot clock and the game clock. There's the, what would you call that over the stands over there in the background?
Banners, I guess.
Yeah,
very
banners.
large banners.
The banners behind it really makes the gym look much nicer. Okay, Tyngsborough inbounding. Again, 2.7 seconds left. They pass it in to number 2. 1 second. He takes a shot from 3 and almost makes it. So going into the first quarter, Chelmsford is up 11-8.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with second quarter action.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90-mile-per-hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Hola, Por favor, una aplicación. Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma.
¿Se ve bien? Gracias.
Da ese primer paso hacia un mejor futuro. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para encontrar cursos para adultos gratis.
Welcome back to Chelmsford's Conrad Gymnasium. Tyngsborough down 3 points to Chelmsford, 11-8. Second quarter action about to start. Here in the background, you can see the new banner in Chelmsford High School, Conrad Gymnasium.
All right.
Dan Williams, Rob Russo, rest of the telemedia crew. Hopefully we're doing a good job. I have to compliment Dan, the first time announcing with us, and I think he's doing a great job, and I'm just going to keep letting him talk.
Oh, thank you. It's easy when I'm announcing with you, Rob. All right, we got Chelmsford about to start the second quarter with the ball. So we got the inbound to our point guard, Subi. Again, 10th grader getting lots of playing time here. And so passing, we got the Chris McCarthy with the long three, and he drains it. What a nice shot. Get the little fist pump from him as well. That's the great way to start the quarter.
Coming off a pick and wide open, nice easy shot, goes right in.
Yep. And so now Chelmsford again contesting the shot, going for the rebound. Tyngsborough keeping it alive, but McCarthy coming up with the rebound as well. So far, this is his quarter. Driving it in and going, cannot finish it. But Slatterly keeps the ball alive, and it stays Chelmsford's ball. Nice play.
Off of Tyngsborough. You got Graham Jeffries in the middle. He's Chelmsford's tallest, listed at 6'4". He's got a good wingspan. You can see his hands above everybody when he gets some height in those jumps.
And now driving in and kick out to Jack Slatterly, and he goes in strong, and it is a charge. Kingsborough being good with keeping the feet planted, taking the charge from the big man. That's not an easy thing to do when you see Jack Slatterly coming at you.
His former sport was that at defensive end, so he's used to coming hard.
Yep. A good play by Tyngsborough.
There's a replay.
And let's see if the feet are planted. He deserved it. He took it. His feet might be moving a little bit, but if you take that hit from Jack, you deserve it.
I think you're right.
All right, Tyngsborough bringing the ball down. Let's see if they can capitalize off of the turnover. And, quick touch pass right there, but they can't capitalize.
I think Chelmsford kind of moved into his zone defense there.
And so let's see, they kicked it out. We got number 20, Graham Jeffries, with the ball out to 32 with the long shot and misses, but kept alive by the former Tyngsborough man, Christopher Arabius.
Peter Caruso on that long shot. Peter also a big kid. He's 6'2".
Subi kicking out to Chris, and Chris driving in again, strong, but can't make it. Tyngsborough thinking they're keying in on Chris a little bit, knowing that he's got the hot hand right now. And long three, but misses. Strong rebound by Peter Caruso. Subi going in with the drive, trying to finish it, and front rims it, bounces out. Rebound by number 3, Joshua Kelly. Let's see if they're setting up an offense right here. And it looks like Chelmsford's in a 1-3-1 zone. I didn't expect to see a 1-3-1 today, actually. And Chris with the steal. Driving, does the hop step, and goes in and gets fouled. Nice job by Chris. This puts Chris back at the line. I believe he shot 2 to start the first quarter. And we'll see again if he can capitalize on this. And that is the 7th foul for Tyngsborough. So that is big. That puts Chelmsford into the penalty, or able to shoot free throws now. So every penalty would be a 1-on-1. And once they get to 10 fouls, then it's 2 shots.
Chelmsford substituting Tom Slattery.
Thomas Slattery.
Younger brother of Jack.
All right, so the second free throw right here. Ball will be live if it doesn't go in. And makes it. Nothing but net. That puts the Lions up 15-8. And we have a timeout. Timeout Chelmsford. You can see new Coach Beato down there helping out with the coaching, helping out Coach Mickle with what's going on. Sure, they're trying to set up their offense. And again, the cheerleaders coming out to get the crowd going. Chelmsford crowd on their feet. Even though it's timeout, they're ready to go. They have brought it today. In Tyngsborough, they're all sitting down. Looks like they've been silenced by this quarter right now. Chelmsford's come out and definitely been stronger so far.
Chelmsford's been to the free throw line, let's see, 6 times and 8 times, and only netted 2 points from those free throws. Like you said earlier, free throws are a huge part of the high school game. You've got to start making those. Chelmsford playing very aggressively, but playing very cleanly. Kingsborough's only been into the paint 4 times, I think, with free throws, and only come away with 1 point. So Chelmsford doing a good job defensively.
Yeah, Chelmsford playing strong defense, and on offense, they've been a good job at shooting shots when they're open, but also driving in when they can and getting that separation from Tyngsborough and taking advantage. So Tyngsborough send it up, kick out to 3, take a long 3, and makes it. That was butter, nothing but net. That was by number 3, Joshua Kelly. You're going to have to keep an eye on him. He might have the hot hand. Thomas Slyly passing, and it is stolen by number 34, Maxwell Hurley. So Tyngsborough setting up their offense again. Set up a pick. Oh, quick move by number 2, Christian Beck, their point guard. But
great heads-up move by Peter Caruso, knocking the ball away on the shot.
Oh, we got the shot right here from Chelmsford, and it's not in, and Thomas Slyly comes over the top and gets a foul going for the loose ball. So this will be Tyngsborough ball, puts Chelmsford up to 5 fouls, so it's starting to get to that point where you need to worry about getting into the bonus. So Tyngsborough going to be taking the ball up slowly. Subi comes up to challenge Christian Beck, and looks like they're setting up a pick. Nice help over there, but still a drive. Number 2, he's a quick guy right there, that Christian Beck. He can get in there. And Slatterly with the pull-up 3 and does not make it.
Chelmsford very quick on the transition, too, getting the ball up.
They've been playing a very quick offense. They have been. They've been dribbling down, passing up quick, and usually getting a shot or a drive in right away. Oh, number 2 left wide open. A little defensive breakdown right there. And offensive rebound, number 34, Maxwell Hurley, their senior center. He's 6'5", getting the basket right there. Chelmsford can't be giving up offensive rebounds. Chris McCarthy with a nice kick out.
Ryan Daniels.
Ryan Daniels. What a shot right there. And that puts the Lions back up. They had actually given up the lead beforehand, but we are now up, or no, it is 18-13. So we had the lead, and now we are up 18-13. Tyngsborough inbounding the ball once again. And they like to have the ball in that number 2 Christian Beck's hands. He's been able to drive in a few times instead of some good passes to get the offense going. Again, drives, and he foul. Let's see who the foul is on. Number 11, which is Subi Kugwa. So Subi with the foul, and he's shooting 2. So this is Tyngsborough's second trip to the line. Again, Chelmsford fans coming in, making some noise to help make the free throws a little bit tougher to hit.
Both teams struggling on the free throw line.
We have a substitution from Tyngsborough. They brought in number 11, Paul Armstrong. He's a 6'1" center, senior.
Jack Slattery switching out with Peter Caruso. I teased Jack in class about the amount of cheeseburgers he has and the amount of speed he has in the court.
All right, they make 1 of 2 free throws. Chelmsford with the long pass to Chris McCarthy, and it is batted away, and it stays Chelmsford ball. Good look, but risky pass right there. Always tough if you just lob it up with somebody back there. High risk, high reward, though. Got McCarthy, and it is tipped away, and Kingsborough gets it. But, he comes back, and he steals it. Quick pass up to Subi, and he finishes the layup. Nice defensive presence right there, and sticking with the play. Chris had the turnover, but then stuck with it, made up for it with the steal, and it turned into 2 points for Chelmsford. Kingsborough again, their number 2, Christian Beck, with the drive, and it looks like he took a couple too many steps before he shot that with the travel. Again, the high-pressure defense by Chelmsford causing some turnovers here. Crowd doing chants. They're into the game. And now looks like we have a 2-2-1 press by Tyngsborough. And Chelmsford does a great job breaking it. Gets the open layup for Jack, but he can't capitalize. But he got his own rebound, misses, goes. But Chelmsford did do a great job of breaking that press right there. They were not affected by the 2-2-1 press. Let's see if Tyngsborough sticks with it. I'll kick out for the long three and missed.
Chelmsford pressing.
Just out. But Jack with offensive rebound goes up strong and gets the foul. Nice job by Chelmsford sticking with it, getting these second chance points. That's really what's made the difference, them being ahead by 6 right now.
Chelmsford's Jack Slattery again doing a great job underneath.
He's big, strong, he's a tough person to get the ball away from, and that's why they got him in there. 4 opportunities like that. And misses the first free throw. Let's see if he can connect with the second one.
Kind of hard to kind of relax yourself. You're in the heat of the battle, and all of a sudden you're on the free throw line, and Jack makes 1 of 2.
Jack makes 1 of 2. Seems like if you can keep up with that 1 of 2 pace today from the free throw line, you're going to be a team that scores more points. So Tyngsborough again getting into Christian Beck's hand. He hits the big shot right there. He's looking good. He's looking like the player that Chelmsford really needs to key in on defense. All right, so, we get a shot from the free throw line, misses, but Jack down low, and he's not able to get that rebound. Tyngsborough has the ball. Josh Kelly bringing up the ball right now. And let's keep an eye on Beck. He, again, has been the hot hand for them. Let's see if they get it out to him in the corner. Right now, ball's brought back to Beck, and he gets the open 3. And good rebound by Chelmsford. Bring it down. And Chris McCarthy with atop the keys driving in. Nice, strong drive and draws the foul. And good job by Chelmsford being aggressive, having Tyngsborough follow him, getting opportunities to go to the basket and go to the free throw line.
But I think Chelmsford likes the press. They like to keep the other team moving. I think Chelmsford prides itself on its conditioning, so you're going to see a lot of fast break, a lot of just going at the basket.
Definitely. And Chris makes the first free throw. And we got Thomas Slattery coming in for Ryan Daniels. And so we have the Slattery brothers on the court at once right now. So getting ready to take this second shot. We got 2:24 left in the second quarter. And both teams will be in the bonus with next fouls. Next time Tyngsborough fouls, Chelmsford will have 2 shots. And next time Chelmsford fouls, it'll be a 1-on-1 for Tyngsborough.
Chris making both free throws.
All right, and so the full court press. Let's see, it looks like a 2-2-1 full court press. And ref talking to the players, maybe getting a little bit of pushy out there, but it looks like there's all smiles, so it should be all good. And Tyngsborough getting ready to inbound the ball. Thomas pressuring right there. And sort of just giving up on the press, moving back a little bit, playing a soft press. Again, Tyngsborough setting up the offense. Keep an eye on that number 2 Christian Beck right there. He goes in, he gets the foul. Ooh, you don't see that often. The ball getting stuck in the net right there. But Beck continuing to be the star player for Tyngsborough today. Chelmsford needs to key in on him and keep an eye on when he's going to be getting the ball, because Tyngsborough is finding ways for him to do it. Earlier in the game, they had Beck being the point guard, sort of driving, and now it looks like they're creating plays for them to get the ball to Beck when it's not in his hands. And he makes the free throw. That brings the game to 23-20. Close game today.
Not only is he making some key threes, but he's 3 for 5 at the foul line.
And the ball is knocked out by Tyngsborough. We're going to have a Chelmsford inbound. First quarter, Chelmsford did pretty well with some of their inbound plays. Let's see what we have here. So Chris McCarthy passing in the ball. And up to Thomas Slattery at the top of the key. Dribbling around, get it to Subi, the point guard. Let's see right now. I don't see really any picks or anything going on. People sort of running around, a little bit of motion, but not much going on offensively for Chelmsford. Just a kick out. Subi with the 3, contested well by Tyngsborough, but we get the offensive rebound. And tough shot by Jeffries, hits it. Nice shot right there. And again, second chance opportunities making a difference in this game. And Chelmsford with a little bit of pressure, not full pressure, but enough to try to just pressure Tyngsborough and see if they can cause a couple turnovers. Again, so Tyngsborough got it, sent it to number 2, Beck. Again, Beck with the shot. That's the guy that they want shooting, Tyngsborough. Offensive rebound by 34. Maxwell Hurley, he goes up, misses a shot, but gets fouled. He's going to be going to the line for 2. And again, that Chelmsford, whenever they foul, they're going to be in the bonus. So anytime either of these teams get fouled, they're going to be shooting free throws, whether it's in the act or not. So first shot from the line, and just misses, bounces off the rim. And we'll have to see the position down there. Always got to box out on free throws. You never get lazy and assume you're going to get the rebound. Now let's make sure Chelmsford, assuming there's a miss, can get this rebound, and it goes in. That makes the score 25-21, just over a minute left in this first half. A long pass. Obviously thought somebody was going to be cutting in right there, and Tyngsborough gets the steal. Quick hands by Chris McCarthy. Stays Tyngsborough ball. And let's see what inbound play Tyngsborough sets up and how Chelmsford's going to defend this. Looks like Chelmsford is in man right now. And, great block by Peter Caruso. Thomas Slattery coming down quick. He slows it up, didn't have the numbers. Good call, Subi. He's calling a play. Let's see what goes on. Gets the pick from Chris McCarthy on the left. Tyngsborough does a good job helping out with it. Driving in. Subi, again, driving in with the shot. Misses. But can he get his own rebound? No, he cannot. Tyngsborough gets it. Number 3, Josh Kelly has the ball right now. And again, let's see if they set it up for Beck. That seems to be the thing. But Kelly drives in and misses. Right idea, just didn't have the shot. A little off balance there.
Good defense by Young Slattery.
Young Slattery with the ball, kicking out Chris McCarthy. Subi again going to save it for a last shot. Tyngsborough coming in with the strong defense. Subi with the shot, tough shot. Full court, hits the top. Chelmsford should get the ball back with 1.7 seconds left. And is this going to be under the basket, or is it from the side that they'll get the ball?
Side.
The side, right at half court. But they'll, they should be able to get a shot off in this. You got a chance. So let's see what they do. Who knows? You could even draw a foul. All right, inbounds. Chris McCarthy, quick dribble, shoots it, and it is blocked.
Great job by Beck on the defense in that shot. That concludes the first half of play. Very tightly contested game, 25-21, Chelmsford.
First game of the season. You can tell both teams really want it. And we'll go into break, and I'm excited to see the second half of this game.
Absolutely.
You're not sitting here.
Yes, I am.
Move. Give it to him hard.
No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh, you got...
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to second half action. Tyngsborough Tigers, Chelmsford Lions. Chelmsford up 4 points. Dan Williams, Rob Russo. Tyngsborough going to get set to bring the ball in. Some couple quick stats. So for points, Chris McCarthy, Chelmsford, 10 points on the night. Subi Nugua, 8 points. They're the leading scorers for Chelmsford.
And Kingsborough now has the ball. The second half has started. Again, we'll see if they keep on going to Christian Beck, number 2, who's been Tyngsborough's key player. Went for the pass to him, but it was off. And Chelmsford gets a turnover. Great way to start the quarter.
Bit of a miscue there. Beck is their leading scorer tonight so far. Very cool at the three-point line.
And so Subi driving in. We got, and almost lost. Chris McCarthy keeps it alive, not backcourt since Tyngsborough had hit the ball. And driving in, loses control, and that is a turnover for Chelmsford. Tyngsborough now has the ball. Going in strong. Who is this going to be? And they are saying that it is Chelmsford's ball. Great play by Chris.
Nice hustle right there.
Again, time and time again, we've been seeing a turnover on Chelmsford, but Chris McCarthy sticking with it and making up for what Chelmsford had done and getting the turnover back.
Kingsborough with a half-court press. Chelmsford breaking it. Gets the ball into Graham Jeffries for 2 points.
Yeah, great head fake right there by him. Got Tyngsborough up in the air and got the clear layup. Chelmsford's doing a great job at breaking the press today. They just know how to pass through it and get the long pass and getting some open looks from it. Tyngsborough, good entry pass. Subi mismatched with number 34. Maxwell Hurley, the center, 6'5". That's tough for the guard on the center. But Chelmsford quick in transition and makes it. That's the former Tyngsborough man himself.
Rabius.
And Chelmsford with their own little 2-2-1 press right here. Again, doing a soft press. And Chelmsford's back.
Chelmsford doing a great job on the transition, keeping their eyes open. That's the second long pass that resulted in a score.
And the long shot. And again, number 2, Beck Bean, who is keeping Tyngsborough in the game. Subi with the drive out to McCarthy, our number 2. And he cannot make it. Tyngsborough coming back. Chelmsford back on defense. Beck going through, and he gets stuffed by Subi. Nice defensive play. And Subi with the quick turns over, but Slatterly with the ball, but did he take a couple too many steps? And he did. He traveled. Some high-speed play going on right here. Not much a slow tempo offensive setting. It's really driving, making passes inbounds, going for quick shots. I don't think we're going to see any shot clock violations tonight.
No, Chelmsford traditionally likes to push the ball. They want to really press their opponents and make them work hard.
Oh, wow, and what a block by 20, Graham Jeffries. He made up for that nice entry pass right there that Tyngsborough had, but you can't be shooting on him right there. Get out of his house.
Nicely said.
Now, Tyngsborough keeps the ball, and now keep an eye on Beck. Oh, a nice block by Subi. Is that his second block this quarter?
Second block this quarter.
But we got the foul, and Kingsborough is going to be the first team to the line in the second half.
Subi listed at 5'8", and with switching defense, crisscrossing, having his pick up other people, he's really doing a pretty good job against some of the big men down low.
And I've seen him play after school and in different games, and he has some ups. I'm pretty sure he can dunk the ball, so he's one person that can jump up there.
Number 5, Ryan McDonough for Tyngsborough.
And Chelmsford is currently up 29-26. And Kingsborough makes the first free throw to make it a 2-point game.
Paul Armstrong coming in for Tyngsborough, relieving Phil Sutherland.
Let's see if Tyngsborough can take advantage of this second free throw. Getting ready, going through his routine. Ball is up, and it is not in. Rebound by the former Tyngsborough man, Rabius. And we had a foul on Tyngsborough as well. So nice turn of events there for Chelmsford, getting the ball and drawing the foul. Fouls on number 5, Ryan McDonough. And Subi bringing it up. calling for the pick. Slatterly sending the pick, but rolls the opposite way. Ball's up top to Chris McCarthy, driving in, and he kicks it out to Subi at three-point line. So he fakes it, drives in, and goes, but is not able to finish. Nice rebound by Tyngsborough. Good job by Chelmsford not reaching in for the foul. And quick drive by Tyngsborough. Can't get it, but second offensive rebound. And again, offensive rebounds are what are going to make the game for whichever team gets them. You can't be giving up offensive rebounds if you're Chelmsford.
Tyngsborough tying. Tyngsborough's Hurley actually tying 29-29.
Oh, great play by Slatterly right there. He had a quick step off the pass, cut baseline, was able to finish. That's what we like to see out of the big man. Again, Chelmsford with the soft press. Bring it up, and it looks like they are in a man still. So they sort of go from the soft press to the man. And number 2 with the shot. And Tyngsborough keeping it alive, doing a good job of reaching up above, but without going over the back, not making any contact with the body. And again, gets an offensive rebound. Sure, Chelmsford coaching staff is not happy with the rebounds they've given up right now. Slatterly tries to take some contact. He was looking for the charge, but didn't have it there. Tie game right now, 31-31. Tyngsborough coming out with a pretty good strategy to start this second half. Chris McCarthy with the drive, contested shot, and cannot make it. Chelmsford needs to try to settle for some better shots. Can't be rushing their shots right now. Oh, good defensive stand, diving. Oh, and he gets hammered right there, and he makes the shot. Strong play by Kingsborough. Number 11, Pauls Armstrong, the senior center, listed at 6'1", really coming through with the big play. Chelmsford crowd silenced with that.
And here we have the replay.
Oh, strong finish.
No question there was a foul there.
And assuming a timeout by Chelmsford to try to get things in order.
Coach Mickle taking probably a good time to time out.
Have to see if there's any substitutions that will happen. Again, just need to come out with a game plan. Chelmsford seems to be rushing it a little bit and not playing as tight a defense as they were in the first half.
That was their forte in the first half, and Kingsborough showing a little bit more confidence in their game. Their shots are a little bit more deliberate going in.
You can sort of tell the teams are settling into the game as well, too. The first quarter, we had, 6 fouls, I believe, on Tyngsborough and 4 on the Lions, versus right now, Lions have done 2 fouls. Tyngsborough has 1. So they're settling down and not playing quite as sloppy. A couple more shots are falling. And this is really what's going to see which team can pull it together and play better. The second half is what's going to make the difference today.
Kingsborough coming back on the court.
We've got some T-shirts being thrown out. Hopefully that will get the crowd a little bit more back into it. Lots of T-shirts being thrown out today. They didn't expect to see so much swag being thrown into the crowd.
Game should be fun. That adds to the fun.
All right, Tyngsborough's on the court. Chelmsford's now coming back. Looks like we have the same 5. So down low, we got Slatterly and we got Caruso. Hopefully they'll box out in case of a miss. There we go, and number 11, Armstrong finishing the 3-point play. Big play for Tyngsborough right there. See if Chelmsford can answer.
See how the timeout helped us?
And so, passing around the perimeter. Chris McCarthy going for a pump fake, driving, and again, taking the tough contested shots right now. Don't see much ball movement or picks being set from Chelmsford to get people open. Oh, and leaving as Beck, he is down on the ground, but looks okay. Oh, wasn't sure what to do with that, whether pass or shoot, but luckily Chelmsford gets the rebound. Slatterly keeping the ball alive. Over the back on him. Good effort, but just a little too much contact right there. And so that looks to be saying the first foul on him, but I remember him having the foul in the first half as well. So at least the second foul on Slatterly.
Yep. Chelmsford, I think it's just be a little bit more patient on offense. They're, like you said, they're taking the tough shot, maybe move the ball one more time.
And we can get offensive plays from good defense. So right here, a turnover. This could lead to a quick breakout for Chelmsford, getting an open shot. And a little sloppy there, but it stays Chelmsford ball. And again, turnover gives us this opportunity right here. And we'll see how they do with inbounding it. In the first half, they did have one great inbound where they inbounded into, I think it was McCarthy in the paint. And they go for it there, but it's defended well by Tyngsborough. So they get it to McCarthy outside. And he travels. McCarthy doesn't seem to think he traveled, but the ref seems so. Tough one to see from here what really happened. So again, Tyngsborough up by 3 now. This is really their first lead of the game. Chelmsford's lead had the lead since the beginning of the game. So we'll have to see if Chelmsford can take the lead back. About 2:45 left in the quarter. Slyerly coming out. And Chelmsford lucky that shot did not go in. Subi coming in quick and taking a shot from just outside the free throw line and misses Tyngsborough with the rebound. Again, quick offense by Chelmsford. It doesn't seem to be working for them this quarter. They just can't get into their groove. They're coming down, taking some shots quick, and just can't get it to hit. But their defense has been getting these turnovers, and this could change the tide. McCarthy with the big steal and the easy layup. That's what Chelmsford needed right there. Lots of their points have come off of these turnovers, and McCarthy has been really great at getting those turnovers and capitalizing on them.
Seemingly, Chelmsford's defense now has settled into the second half. They've turned the ball over, I think, forced turnover 3 times. This is the first time Chelmsford's capitalized. So you said earlier, you have to capitalize on those turnovers.
Yeah. And so Chelmsford had been giving up some offensive rebounds this quarter, which is really what I feel hurt them with Tyngsborough. See if they can stop doing that. Haven't seen one in a little while. Again, boxing out's key. You got to have every player box out, especially if you're playing a man defense. There's no excuse to not box out and get that rebound. Everybody should know who that they're on and be good with that. And then if you're boxing out well, the other team will start going over the back. You're going to draw some fouls, and before you know it, you're shooting free throws from the line.
The other thing I think Chelmsford, I think they're not concentrating enough on Tyngsborough's Beck. He's almost free reign to take 3-pointers.
Yeah.
In the first half, he seemed to find his groove. It's only a matter of time before he finds it in the second half. Last shot, in fact, it was a free reign, really. No one was out on him. So
yeah, I agree. He has had some open shots, wide open, and just hasn't capitalized. And that's not going to keep going if the first half has any indication of what he can do. All right, so it's going to be Tyngsborough's ball. Chelmsford coming back. And let's see, it looks like they're in a 1-2-2 zone, sort of, and they're trapping in the corner, looking for a turnover. Tyngsborough does a good job getting the ball across. And now they got into the hands of number 5. Getting it back to number 3, Josh Kelly. And again, look out for Beck. He's on the other side, but he seems to be the person that they've been keying on. But Chelmsford, again, with another great turnover. Now if they can just turn these into offensive points, it's going to make all the difference.
Kingsborough up by 1. McCarthy brings the ball down.
McCarthy dribbling it, puts up his dribble, passes. We got number 20, Jeffries at the top of the key. Back to McCarthy, driving and finishing with the foul. McCarthy really taking Chelmsford on his back and getting all the points for them. Giving Chelmsford the lead by 1 again, and possibly 2 if he hits this shot.
McCarthy in the first half was 3 for 5 at the line. Here's the replay.
Look at that replay. Finishing even though he's falling down. That's skill right there. He's a talented player. Okay, and now ball is going live. He's going to get his free throw routine in, and let's see if he can capitalize. And swish goes in. McCarthy making it, and again, Chelmsford pressing, but Tyngsborough doing a good job. Oh, but then good job. But it stays Tyngsborough ball, but Chelmsford's really getting the momentum on their side. You can hear the crowd getting into it. They're getting pumped up. They got the lead again. And okay, now guarding Subi's guarding out there. Oh, open at the 3-point line right now. And nice pressure right there. Beck had a big contested shot. Chelmsford moving quick, passing down low, but Tyngsborough does a good job of stepping into it. McCarthy sliding, and did he keep the ball? It looks like he did. It looks like it's staying Chelmsford ball.
I think he was able to push it off a Tyngsborough player.
Oh, smart play right there.
Here's a replay.
And so ball is on the ground. Goes diving for it, and oh wow, throws it and ends up bouncing off the Tyngsborough player. Great heads-up play there. Chelmsford sets up out to McCarthy. He's been loving the drive today. Loses the ball, though, and Tyngsborough comes in strong. Ref is not calling he called the timeout, I think. One of the Tyngsborough players called a timeout, which is a smart play. That was looking like it was getting ready for a travel or a possible jump ball. So smart heads-up plays by both teams in the last few minutes.
McCarthy with already 5 points in the second half, bringing his total to 15 for the game. Here you have the replay of that last exchange.
It's always tough when you're down on the ground trying to keep the ball, pass it, but you know if you roll around too much, it's going to be the travel. So Tyngsborough did a good job there of keeping the back to McCarthy so he couldn't get there and get the jump ball. And again, the teammate knowing to call the timeout really saved them a possession. So very, very smart heads-up basketball.
So some great camera work by our students and faculty of the Chelmsford Telemedia. There you have the girls cheerleading squad in the background, keeping the crowd going. Dan Williams, Rob Russo, really happy to be here. Happy to be here with you.
Oh, yeah, it's great being here. This is a blast.
Okay, the minute's up, both teams.
And so, again, we have the gift, the scoreboard that was a gift from the class of 2016. This is the first game and first time this scoreboard and the new shot clocks are being used. It really has brought out this gymnasium and makes it look 100% better. It looks like a whole entire new.
It's fantastic not having any lights out.
It is. All right, Tyngsborough with the ball. Got it top of the key. Passing it out to number 2, Beck, who, again, in the first half was their key player. Let's see what they're saying. They're keeping the ball in his hand. McCarthy guarding him. And now going out. Beck is coming up to the top of the key, and McCarthy jumps the pass, and again, he goes for the dunk and can't make it. Tough break right there. Probably should have just went for the layup, but went for the dramatic effect.
He did. Props, though. He was close.
Yeah, he was close.
There's a replay.
And let's see. He went two-handed up, and just came out of his hands as he was going up. He had the height, just lost the ball a little bit. The crowd would have went nuts with that one.
I'm guessing that won't happen again.
McCarthy's had more steals. I wish we had the number of steals he had, but he's had a lot of steals today. I swear I've seen him steal at least 5 or 6 times.
Yes. Just great anticipation, good court awareness.
And Chelmsford is still in their man defense right here. Tyngsborough comes in good, and McCarthy looks like he had the block up top, but his body hit into Tyngsborough, which is a foul. So it was clean around the ball, but the body just went into him. Good play by Tyngsborough. Again, they had a nice entry pass right there. Really good view by them, and it was a nice cut by their big man that's up at the line right now. Which I believe it is Max Hurley. Yes, he had a nice cut right there.
He was 1 for 2. I'm sorry, he's 1 for 2 in the first half at the line.
Max goes for his first shot. A little hesitation with his free throw, but it worked out and went in for him.
Here's a replay.
Yeah, the body, you can see him come in with the body at the beginning. Good call by the refs. Refs have been calling a good game tonight. Haven't really seen any calls I disagree with.
Absolutely.
Hurley, he's got that hesitation. He starts with it, but it works out for him. He's got the high arcing shot as well. And Chelmsford, we got a tie game, 36-36 with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's see if either team can capitalize, take the lead going into the fourth. Tyngsborough playing some tight man defense. They're not giving up any space, and it leads to the turnover. Chelmsford was flustered. And now they're probably going to hold it for the last shot. Again, I'd keep an eye out for number 2, Beck, see if they try to get it into his hands. And got it 34, now it's into 2, Beck. He's dribbling, and he pops up at the top of the key. But they're going for the offensive rebound. Chelmsford really needs to lock that up, and they lucked out with the end of the quarter coming there. But again, Chelmsford needing to work on those giving up those offensive rebounds a little bit. You need to box out, create a little separation, and don't let them be right next to the basket there. So
teams will have a minute to talk some stuff over, and we're going to take a break.
All right.
Hey, it's Ava, and this is Tess from Vivo's Do It Yourselfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old t-shirt.
It's not garbage, it's actually a brand new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
El mensaje de texto típico te distrae del camino por casi 5 segundos. A velocidad de carretera, recorrerías un campo de fútbol americano. Evita textear, evita chocar.
Welcome back everybody. Last quarter, 8 minutes left. Tie game, 36-36.
This kind of game you hope to be able to watch. Fun game to watch. Two competitive teams that I think are going to both have successful seasons this year. And we'll see which team gets to start out with the win and which team starts out with the loss. Quite often the first game of the season can really set the tone for how it goes from there. So pulling a win right here for Chelmsford is what they really need, especially with how young of a team they have. Some of their key players are actually injured this season as well. Like we have Peter McCarthy with a broken hand, and they're trying to make up for some of their lost stars.
Yeah. Chelmsford gets the ball to start. McCarthy, their leading scorer currently.
So he's sort of taking over point right now. We got Subi playing away from the ball, but McCarthy turns it over and gets the foul. So Tyngsborough with a good start right here. That is the 5th foul on the line, something to keep an eye on. Remember, if they get to 7 fouls, then it'll be into the bonus and one-on-one. If they get to 10 fouls, then it's 2 shots. Okay, and the full court press coming here. Now Subi's the only person back on Beck. Beck is dribbling up the ball. And passes going in. Oh, and they go with entry pass to Beck. He's in the paint. Subi defends it great, though. Nice, strong defense that Chelmsford needs. And to get the ball back into Subi's hands. Oh, behind the back. Fakes out the defender. And, entry pass into Slatterly. Let's see what he does. He tries to go baseline. He rolls back and gets blocked, but he's able to get his own rebound, keep it alive. The former Tyngsborough man, Robbie, hits the 3. Big shot against his former team. That's just what Chelmsford needed. Nice job there. And this soft full court press, really seeing what's happening. Looks like Robbie was thinking that there was a travel that occurred there, but the refs didn't agree. Now, nice entry pass. And Slatterly with the block. Wow, shut him down. That's what the big man's in there for. Subi going a little out of control and loses the ball. Tyngsborough goes in and going a little razzle-dazzle there and gets a little too fancy on himself and can't finish. Now McCarthy going in. Billy does the fake-out pass, and he finishes strong. McCarthy again coming through with these turnovers and doing the strong drives, and he's been the man that Chelmsford can count on to finish these layups.
He's been doing a great job stealing the ball, good passes, great shots.
A little reaching right there. Can't be doing that, especially on the outside. That's going to be called every time on you. And Rabi with the foul right there. Chelmsford almost in the bonus. That's something that could really make a difference in this game if Tyngsborough starts getting free throws. On Slatterly, and he takes the charge. What a play by the big man, coming in 2 times in a row. The block last time on defense, and now a charge. Gotta love seeing that.
Great play by Jack. Good patience. Here's a replay.
And
sets his feet, hands down.
Yeah, nice. It's straight into the body. Set his feet pretty well. And again, unlike the NBA, there is not that inner circle they have to be outside of, so you can have a charge anywhere in high school basketball. And he did a great job taking the charge. Okay, and Chelmsford has the ball in the corner, going to drive baseline, but setting it back up. We're back into Rabi's hands. Now to Subi. Rabi setting up a pick, but they don't use it. Now they're back to Rabi. He hit the 3 last time. He was open for a second, but they're getting it to Slatterly. And Tyngsborough playing their man defense. A nice drive by McCarthy. And Slatterly with the foul. And just can't make it. But Chelmsford getting these second chance opportunities. And nice pass by Subi. Looks like there's a lot of contact there. The push, and Chelmsford draws the foul. Again, keeping the ball alive. They had some great opportunities to finish there. But even though they weren't able to finish it, they kept it on the offense, and that makes a difference right here.
Here's a replay. Chelmsford moving the ball well in this exchange.
And it looks like it was a push on that rebound on Slatterly, so not on the shot, so that's why there's no free throws.
Kingsborough up in their fouls to 4.
And so now McCarthy inbounding the ball. Out to the big man. McCarthy with the ball again. He's going to probably try to drive. He's been having success with it, and there's the reach in on him. So Chelmsford doing some good job to draw some fouls that they weren't able to do in the third quarter.
Well, they're moving it fast, they're moving it hard, but they're moving it under control now. So
they've really stepped it up this quarter. They have a 5-point lead now with about 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. And Chelmsford just needs to eat up some clock and continue playing smart basketball. Get some good shots and play strong defense. Oh, and that looked like it was off Kingsborough to me, but they're saying that Slattery hit it out. So it is Tyngsborough ball.
Coach Mickle went over to contest, but whatever the ref said to him, he agreed with.
Oh, and on the line, looked like a little contact there, but he stepped out of bounds. There was no foul. And now the ref is saying it's going to be inbound Chelmsford ball, so this is nice. Chelmsford again getting some turnovers this time.
Graham Jeffries with the ball.
And let's see how they inbound it. They inbound it to McCarthy. It's contested quite a bit. There's a lot of contact going on. It's getting chippy out there. Oh, and Chelmsford with a great shot in number 20. Graham Jeffries with the basket.
His 6th point of the game.
And what's going on here? Looks like we got a little stoppage of play. Was there a timeout?
We have an injury.
We got and an injury. Hopefully everybody's okay. You see on the replay the great basket by Graham Jeffries, hitting those short shots.
Unfortunately, it's Tyngsborough's Christian Beck. You don't want to see that.
Oh, no. And you never want to see anybody getting injured out there.
That's our trainer, Kate Shagnon. She does a great job. She's been here several years, and she's a real credit to trainers everywhere. And Beck seems to be in a lot of pain.
Looks like it's the knee, applying some pressure to the knee, or maybe the hamstring. He's holding his hamstring, so maybe it's something with that. But again, wishing him the best. Hopefully it's something that'll only keep him out for a minute. And so again, we have the score is 43-36. Chelmsford in the lead. Chelmsford has 6 fouls on their team versus Tyngsborough has 5. We have 5 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. So Chelmsford with the 7-point lead. And right now, that's seeming like probably the biggest lead of the game from that I can remember. 7 points is up there. This game stayed pretty close the whole time. It's generally been within 3 to 5 points.
Plenty of time, though, for both teams to either Chelmsford really take command or Tyngsborough, keep it close and surpass them. While we have this timeout, let's talk a little bit. We introduced Coach Greg Costa from Tyngsborough. He's assisted by Jesus Moore and Zach Richall. The team captains are Josh Kelly, Ryan McDonough, and Christian Beck, who's unfortunately on the ground right now. Their athletic trainer is John Patnode, and of course they are the Tigers. For Chelmsford,
we have head coach Charlie Mickle, who's been great job here. Assistant coach Brian Duggan, Eduardo Beato, math teacher, my homeboy right there, and Chris Harrington.
Chris is a long time Chelmsford grad and assistant coach for a couple different sports.
Our athletic trainer you just referenced, Kate Chang, doing great job out there. We have 2 ball boys, Jackson and Brody Mickle. And our mascot, of course, is the lion that you see out on the court this whole game.
Kate's still working, and they just get him
up, getting assisted off the court a little bit. But great crowd, everybody's cheering him on and wishing the best. Good sportsmanship always comes first.
Unfortunate thing about that is there was no contact, so you hate to think what could be going on.
Okay, and Chelmsford crowd gets back to their feet, ready for the game to continue. They're ready for a victory is what they're hoping. All right, so who's taking Beck's place? Is this number 12? Chris Osceola, I believe, is his replacement.
We have some question at the table.
Looks like Coach Mickle's asking something. It's about something with the foul. It looked like he was doing a foul symbol, maybe making sure how many fouls have been called. All right, but Chelmsford again with the press. Tyngsborough's been good about breaking it. Chelmsford's gotten a couple turnovers from it, but in general, Tyngsborough hasn't had too much trouble. Now they're setting up their offense. Let's see what their offense looks like without Beck on the court, because it really has focused around them. But number 3, Kelly with the ball. Again, it seems like they're not sure what to do right now without Beck. Calling for a pick right here, going pick left, Slatterly helping out. Got the mismatch there. Oh, nice head fake by number 15, but he misses an air ball. Shot clock.
Chelmsford doing a great job on defense.
Yeah, great defense. Again, you can just see how much one player away on Tyngsborough has changed their whole entire offense. Really is a whole different look than what they had. McCarthy driving in quick to Slatterly. He does a spin move, goes up and finishes. Slatterly coming through in this fourth quarter with his big offensive and defensive plays. The Lions flag is waving.
That's Jack's 6th point of the game.
All right, now Tyngsborough doing a little drive. Oh, nice little dish. Go up strong by 15, and he finishes. Number 15, Philip Sutherland, making a big play. Oh, and sort of breakdown by Tyngsborough, allowing that long pass, but McCarthy can't capitalize. In fast-paced game, it's as soon as you start talking, it's almost like a shot happens. They're going with quick passes and not afraid to shoot their first shot that they have.
Thompson doing a great job keeping their eyes open for that long pass.
Oh, and another block by the big man, Graham Jeffries. And was that a carry? Nice. Another turnover by Chelmsford. Or by Tyngsborough. Chelmsford ball. Inbounding to McCarthy. Oh, law contact right there. Push. Calling the foul. And that should be Tyngsborough's 6th foul. So going from now, it'll come down to Chelmsford hitting some free throws whenever they're fouled.
Both teams at 6.
And you can see we got a press going on right here. They're really trying to apply some pressure to get some turnovers, which that just worked out for a turnover for them. Tyngsborough knows 4 minutes left. They need to make some moves.
Chelmsford a little too casual on the inbounds pass.
And Kingsborough. Oh, and McCarthy again with his steal that he's been doing over. He's been reading those passes ahead of time, and he goes in, can't capitalize, but it's knocked out by Slatterly. And but Slatterly getting an offensive board. Got a lot of reaching in on him, and it looks like that was a timeout. So again, Chelmsford taking advantage. They're making less mistakes than Tyngsborough. Tyngsborough is turning over the ball. Chelmsford's being smart, playing aggressive defense, but not fouling, and taking advantage on offense when they get those good shots.
McCarthy's been all over the court tonight. You mentioned it. I don't know how many steals, at least 3 in the second half. He's leading scorer right now with 17 points.
Right now, he really has been the player of the game. His defense and his offense together have been the difference maker. And so we got a little under 4 minutes, 3 minutes and 43 seconds left. Chelmsford is up by 7, 45-38. Both teams have 6 fouls, so we will possibly have the penalty coming in, or the bonus coming in. Oh, you can see the whole entire Chelmsford crowd right there. All the students all dressed in white.
Chelmsford Tundra.
Yeah, they're excited for the day. This really is a great turnout. It is great to see the school support their classmates and be here. You know, it makes the games more exciting, more lively.
Absolutely. And a lot of people don't realize, any school's a community, and all the activities that happen in that school just build the community stronger.
It does. And Chelmsford's doing a good job of making this game exciting, fun to watch, and making people want to come back and see some more games. All right, so we've got McCarthy inbounding the ball, and quick out to Mickle. And back to McCarthy. See, he's been doing a lot of drive-by passes into Mickle, and Mickle passes it back out. It looks like it was knocked out by Tyngsborough, so Chelmsford's going to have it on the side. They have 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Looks like they're trying to slow down their offense a little bit, but looking for some good shots. But no need to rush when you're up by 7. Okay, Subi with the ball. He's so quick, and he gets that jump shot right there, and he hits it. That is a big shot. Puts Chelmsford up by 9.
He really was calm and took a great shot there.
I know, it's amazing that he's only a sophomore and seeing that cool, calm, collected together, and how athletic he is. Okay, now Kingsborough trying to set up some sort of offense and get something going. Oh, head fake, but going, and Chelmsford again playing some good man defense. Slatterly on the big man. And nice little baby hook by Tyngsborough, number 34 there, Maxwell Hurley. Okay, McCarthy slowing it down. Kingsborough coming up at half court. Notice they didn't do a full court press on that. Oh, that's a back court. That's a sloppy play by Chelmsford. Can't be making those mistakes right there.
Well, Subi, the youngest, I think, player out there right now is a sophomore. You'll learn court awareness a little bit better when you get some experience.
Starting as a sophomore. I have a feeling we're going to be saying his name a lot over the years. Oh, Tyngsborough got a nice look right there, but couldn't finish the under the basket layup, but they stick with it, get the board, and make the basket.
Once again, offensive rebound.
And some press, and the refs called a foul right away. So this is going to be the 7th foul, so it's going to be a one-on-one. So again, this is what's really going to make the difference for Chelmsford. If they can hit these free throws when they're fouled, the game's going to be over. But if they are missing these, especially the one-on-ones, Kingsborough's going to have a chance to come back in.
Exactly.
No time off the clock when they're fouling, and if they miss it, they only get one shot, miss it, and then Tyngsborough gets the ball again, and it could be a one-possession game or one-shot game before you know it. And he misses.
Chelmsford's 6-for-12 right now in free throws.
Kingsborough again, Chelmsford in a man defense. Oh, nice rebound by Mickle.
Rabius, actually.
Oh, Rabius. McCarthy driving and going in and cannot convert, but and he, I believe, jumped from out of bounds, grabbing that rebound, so he was technically out of bounds, and it is Kingsborough ball. 5-point game with 2 minutes and 6 seconds left. This is really going to come down to the final seconds. Kingsborough needs a basket here, though. They don't need to go for threes just yet, though. Setting up their offense, they're taking their time, trying to play smart. Big men going at it down low. Slatterly guarding. Oh, a little deflection. Oh, and big man, number 34, Hurley, falls down, which is a travel. Is he okay? He is, luckily.
I think he just got his foot caught.
Yeah, just got his foot caught. Big, again, that's from the strong defense by Jack Slatterly right there. Chelmsford coming through. Press, let's see if they can break it. Subi, he's so quick and got such good ball handles. He can just dribble through it. And he draws the foul, and again, going to be shooting one-on-one right here. So let's see if Subi has any better luck this time. One-on-one, really need to hit at least this first free throw. It kills you when you miss this first one, and it just goes Tyngsborough ball. 5-point game.
Minute 39.
Going through his little routine here. And he makes it smooth under pressure. Sophomore, not rattled by big pressure situations. Makes it a 6-point game. If you can hit this one, it's going to be a 3-possession game. And just misses. Tyngsborough with the strong rebound. Set it up. They're going to have to start moving. They can't take as much time with their offense now that they're down 6 points. Wonder, are they going to go for the three-pointers or keep on going for the two? Oh, number one was coming around with a big three, but they went with the three right there. Strong rebound by number 20, Graham Jeffries. Big man coming up big with the rebound. Now McCarthy has the ball. He drives, kicks out to Slatterly. Again, eating up some clock. Big man with the three. Wow, but they get the rebound. Shot clock gets reset. And Tyngsborough reaches in. They're sort of in that desperation part right now where they just need to go for some turnovers, try fouling, see what happens.
Chelmsford just taking their time like they should, working the clock down.
Yeah, and was that the 9th or 10th foul? It says 9th up there, so one-on-one I'm assuming. See if McCarthy can convert here. And he misses. But from here on out, it'll be 2 free throws with every foul. And Tyngsborough's coach takes a timeout. Let's see what their coach, Greg Costa, comes up with. He needs to come up with some game plans for a couple quick shots and maybe work in what kind of full court press they're going to try to do as well.
Just exactly a minute left. Chelmsford up by 6.
Chelmsford just needs to finish strong. They play smart basketball, no fouls, play tough defense, but give up contested shots. If they make a shot, it's not the end of the world, and you can't turn over the ball once you get it back. That is the biggest thing. You need to be smart. They're going to be pressing. So if they make a basket, set up how you break your press, whether it be through passing or getting into your point guard handler's hands and having them dribble. I like seeing what they're doing earlier when they were getting the passes down to the middle of the court and getting deep. You can break a press great like that. It always matters what kind of press is going on, but usually any zone press, the middle is open for a big man to get the pass to.
Sure. Here's a warning buzzer. Tyngsborough comes back onto the court. Another shot of the Tundra.
Tundra all white, ready to go. They're excited. They're ready to celebrate a win.
Philip Sutherland for Tyngsborough will get the ball to begin action for the last minute of the game.
Okay. Ref is saying something to him, but the ball is live now. Chelmsford's still going with the soft press. They're really just like throwing it off and not letting them get settled right away. Chelmsford playing a loose man. They're good at playing some help defense. Long three by Tyngsborough. And getting big rebound, getting into Chris McCarthy's hands. You're going to see it staying in McCarthy and Subi's hands since those are the shooters for the team, and getting them both to the line. So McCarthy got fouled, and that is going to be over the limit, so they're going to be shooting 2 free throws now. So it's no longer one-on-one. If McCarthy can hit these 2 shots, really going to be tough for Tyngsborough to have any chance to come back.
Chris is 4 for 6 from the line at this point.
And makes it.
Ryan McDonough comes in for Tyngsborough.
And Chris hits them both smooth as butter. Again, Chelmsford's big guys coming through. Their star players coming through when it matters most. And Tyngsborough just going for a little drive, goes in strong, and Chelmsford fouls. Looks like it was maybe a little bit body there. Tyngsborough needs to hit at least one of these. If I was Tyngsborough, I'd maybe hit the first. I'd go for both and try to get a press going and get the turnover.
Good news for Tyngsborough, though. That's number 2, Christian Beck. Apparently, maybe it was a cramp.
No, Beck's back in.
That was he was fouled, so good for him. You never want to see anybody get hurt.
Yes, good to see him back in. I think you just saw their offense change when he went out of the game. Too bad. It would have been exciting to see what this quarter will look like if he was in the whole time. You still sort of see a limp from him a little bit too. He doesn't seem 100%.
But I was watching Kate on the Tyngsborough bench work with him. It sort of looked like a cramp, which can be debilitating anyway. So debilitating.
Yes. All right, made the second. They got their press going. Get the ball into a turnover. They couldn't tell who was going to. It was thrown in between Subi and Rabius. And Chelmsford, neither of them went for it. Think it was for the other, and it is a turnover. That's just what Tyngsborough needed. So Tyngsborough keeping their hopes alive. Inbounding from under the basket. Again, Chelmsford can't foul here. That's the one thing they can't do. I know. Went for the block. Close call. But again, lots of times get the contact with the block. So especially down that low. So Tyngsborough getting it. They need to hit their free throws, though. Can't just be hitting 1 out of 2.
Philip Sutherland at the line.
Chelmsford cheerleaders helping out, shaking their pom-poms, trying to throw off the players, but he is unfazed by that. And so Philip Sutherland going for his second shot. And again, if it goes in, we'll see a press put on immediately. I'm sure that's what the coach last time out talked about, was making sure to press after every made basket. And just bounces out. And there is a foul called on Chelmsford. Looks like there's a little too much pushing going for that rebound. Again, Chelmsford needs to close out this game. They're giving Tyngsborough too many opportunities. Or, oh no, it looks like one of them went into the paint too early. They went in before the ball was released from the hand, so they get to shoot the free throw over again. I think that was on McCarthy, it looked like.
Yeah, there's some discussion between he and the ref.
All right, so Sutherland gets another shot. And he misses again. But having some trouble. The Tyngsborough being aggressive with these free throw rebounds, which is something I love to see as a coach. Seeing players willing to go out and get in there and try to get position. Not just trying to reach over the back, but seeing if you can squeak in there and get an offensive rebound. All right, it looks like a man full court press right here. And Chelmsford having some trouble with it. And Tyngsborough getting the easy two. So again, Chelmsford needs to break the press. This is what we saw trouble with in the JV game earlier beforehand. But Chelmsford gets the quick basket in, goes for the drive, and misses the layup, but gets the foul. Again, that was our former Tyngsborough man, Rabius, right there.
He'll be going on line for 2. 4-point game currently with 11.3 seconds left.
Every basket makes a big difference right here, but no matter what, Tyngsborough needs at least 2 baskets. So it is looking pretty good for Chelmsford right now. They just need to stop fouling. They can't keep on fouling.
Substitutions made. Number 5 for Tyngsborough. Ryan McDonough came in.
And Chelmsford pulling everybody back. They're not even going for the rebound right here. And they're saying, don't give up any big baskets. Again, don't foul. Just contest them. They can make a basket. Let them use as much time as they can. McCarthy contests it. Oh, and takes out Subi, but no call. And the game is over. Chelmsford holds on to win. And a couple people down on the court, but everybody's gotten up. Everybody seems okay. Some good sportsmanship from Chelmsford coming over and helping Tyngsborough up off the court. The final score of this game is the Lions 50, Tyngsborough 46.
Once again, I want to thank Chelmsford Telemedia. What a great job they do. Director Tom Peterson, camera operator Craig Robertson, the other students that help us out. They're here a couple hours before the game. They'll be here a couple hours to break down the game. Dan Williams, Rob Russo, I hope we can do this again, buddy. Nice job.
Absolutely. Thank you. It was a pleasure broadcasting with you.
From Conrad Gymnasium, drive home safe, folks, and we'll see you next time.